Hello, all of you, everyone, and welcome to the show that does your homework so you don't have to. And also, my ear is dead. My ear has died. It has died. I'm setting it back here behind the camera so I don't have to put up with it anymore because that ear is dead. It died. It's not. Nope, it's dead, dead, and dead. All right. Okay. Trig work of home to do for me, yet also for you. I'm going to warn you, brace your eyes. Brace your eyes. Are they braced, man? Okay, so this should all be good. And yeah, this is the first question. Don't mind my terrible Microsoft Paint drawing. We are doing the law of signs. Where's my where my cursor at? Give me more space. 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 Okay, there we go. We got plenty of space now. So, we are given a side length of 375. And for this, we need to solve each triangle, which means fully give all of the side length measurements and degree measurements. Now, for degree measurements, we already have that for this. It's not there yet, but I'll get there soon. And, yeah. So to solve the triangle, we're given, so let's see, this is, oh god, where, cursor, where, here, okay. We're given angle C, angle A, which I'm not going to write the letters because I'm lazy. We're given angle C, angle A, and side C. But we can figure out angle B by basic mathematics. Okay. We know that every triangle has 180 total degrees, so 180 minus 15 minus 72 equals 93 degrees. Now for a side length 75, what we have to use is the law of sines, which I have my trusty notes for the law of sines because I do not know this by heart just yet. Not just yet. So long as we're not doing side-side angle. Which there's a bit of side-side angle later on, but this right now. Oh man, this is gonna be a while. I waited till 8:20 to start this, so we're not gonna be done for a little bit. Okay, so there are other questions on here that I've simply forgotten how to do, so I'm gonna have to Google them later, because I don't know everything. But I do know this equation. So if we have, oh god, okay, so if we have 72, can we make the screen black? Huh? No, rectangle, rectangle, definitely rectangle. Fill. Oh god. Oh dear lord. Okay, so now if I erase everything. What if I fill black? Oh. I don't know how Microsoft Paint works, guys. I wish I could, like, properly make the background black, but I'm not 100% sure how to do that. See a moment of truth here, lads? Alright, we did it. Let's change our colors. Can we get... Can we get, like... Perfection. Make it wider, man. Too wide. That's better. Okay. Alright, we are rolling. We're rolling. Wait. Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay. So. Right. This triangle, man. We have bang, 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 15 degrees. 72 degrees. 93 degrees. And 375 on that length. Okay. I know we've taken a while to get this far, but don't worry. So, we have one ratio complete. How do I do this again? Yeah, yes, we have the pardon with me, lads. The sine of 72 divided by 375 is going to equal the sine of something. The sine of what's angle B? The sine of... Oh, we have angle B. So sine of 93 divided by side B, which use a lowercase to resemble sides. Alright, sound good? Fan-diddly tasticos, right? Everyone, right? Okay, so, you got that. Now, you need to do some mathematics. There is a formula to follow, which I think I know. Do I still know it? I still know it, right? Gonna have... So... Wait. I know how to do this. Okay. So, we're gonna have... So, yes. Side B equals... And we're looking for side length, not angle measurement. So, we're using normal sine, not inverse of sine, which we'll get to later if we have to. So that's gonna make it, right? Yes. So we're gonna have 375 sine 93 divided by the sine of 72. Now, as I am just going to calculate all of this crap on my phone and not have you guys, or not, like, pull it up there. Okay, so, the 375 sine 93 make sure we're in degree measures. Is that the same as if I do that? It is, alright. Not that. Divided by the sine of 72, which gives us side B equals, what does it say? Round side length to the nearest tenth. Angle measures to the nearest degree. So for side lengths to be rounded to the nearest tenth, then we're going to need to... Yes, nearest tenth. It's going to be 393.8. Approximately. 393.8 degrees. That's not degrees, it's a side. It's a side measure, not degrees, man. Okay. Oh. Don't fill the whole thing. Don't fill the whole thing, don't fill the whole thing, goodness. Okay. So, I've given us more length. Now we need side A. So we can take our, oh gosh, do not be on fill. We can take our sine 72 over 375 and bring it back to sine 15 divided by A, and we know that A is gonna equal 375 sine 15 divided by sine of 72. And that is going to equal A equals, let me figure that out real quick. You're all following this, right? This totally isn't the most confusing thing you've ever seen, right? Because I have not practiced this. 102, which is significantly shorter, which makes sense. 102.1, approximate 102.1. Yes, 102.1. Alright, that all made sense, didn't it? Okay, good. You got that, because we're gonna have to fill in the whole thing real quick. Everything. If you aren't green, you're green now, my boy. Alright. Now it's all black. And we're ready to go. Okay. Next. Triangle. How many questions do I have to do? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 that I have to do. There are 13 that I have to do right now for this video show thing. Don't really know what's going on. But okay, let's go. Let's get this next triangle going. It's gonna look a little bit like that. And what angles we got? We have 12 degrees. I know you can't see that very well. We got 18 degrees. And we have this side 51, which all this tells us, with the 12 plus 18 being 30, means this angle is 150. That's a 2. That's a 2, 1, 1. You're a 1 now. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. What have I done? Gosh dang it. What have I done? 150. Yes. There we go. Okay, so that means we're given side Q. They went with... That's not a Q, that's a C. I am very smart. We have C again filled out. So that tells us the sine of 150 divided by 51 is going to equal sine... Let's do this one first. Sine 12 divided by 12 is B, so B. Now, you guys should know by now that the formula is... Let me just draw the formula here. You take this one, multiply with that one, and then this one goes underneath everything, right? That all looks good. So if I'm just gonna need to write it again, that'll go to, if I'm doing things right, that'll go to, yeah, 11 sine... That's not 11, that's 51, isn't it? 51 51 sine 12 divided by the sine of 150. Right, so you know that now. You know the shortcut. You take this guy, have him go up there in front of that guy who goes there, and then this guy goes underneath all of them, putting him here because there'll be a line there. I'm making sense. Fantastic, because I'm not writing out those steps anymore, because I've already said them. You should know them by now. Okay. Okay. We have 51 sine 12 divided by the sine of 150, which gives us the side length of 21.2. Side B, 21.2. Okay, makes sense, right? Makes sense, right? Makes sense? Okay, so here's what I'm not gonna yet. So now we can take this little thing here, our sine of 150 divided by 51, and now we can go to the sine of 18 divided by A, which is going to mean that we have 51 sine 18. I'm going to say it as you type it into a calculator. 51 sine 18 divided by the sine of 150. And it's going to equal 31.51, which rounds to 31.5. And there you go. That triangle is done. Let's fill, make it all green, everything green. Fill, make it black, everything's black. Voila, we're good to go. And everything's still making sense, right? Should be. And if it never was, I'm very sorry. I am doing everything I can to make sense in the ways that I can. When I write out something that can make a bit more sense, but as I'm more or less speaking it and sort of doing it, like, I could be done with this so much quicker if I wasn't turning it into a video, but I am me, I have to turn it into a video. So I did. Subscribe to my main channel. This channel deserves no love and no recognition. It should not have 3 subscribers. Should not have 3 subscribers. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay. So, next, triangle. So, we can draw every triangle exactly the same if you would like. For the sake of me, if I'm given an image of a triangle already, I'm just going to draw that one. Because, by the way, I don't actually have to draw triangles here. I'm drawing triangles because I want you guys to see what on earth I'm talking about. Because last time I did this, you couldn't see what I was talking about. So that side length is 2. That side length is 212. It's 119. And we have 121 degrees. So, now we need to find some degree measures. As we're just solving it, it just says to solve the triangle. This is an angle side. Uh, 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 technically this could be a side angle side, but I'm gonna say... What are you doing? Yeah, but what are you doing? Okay. Nothing. I will. so roughly 29 degrees here. This is angle B. And that gives us enough to do the simple mathematics to figure out the angle measure of angle C. Which is 30. Voila. So now, that's an inverse sign right there, which I can't really talk about because people had to come down here and do stuff, but I had to just continue. And just like that, they're gone again. So, inverse sign, because we were trying to find the missing angle measurement. So, we did a bit different of formula, whereas that one, you took this one, put it there, that underneath. Here, because this is the one we don't have, we're taking this one, putting it here, and this stays underneath. You get it? It's a bit simpler. And yeah, you got 29 degrees, which means that's 30 degrees. And now we just have to do our formulas and stuff, which is going to be with normal sine, thank goodness. So let's see here if we have 30, so it should be defined. Yeah, should be yeah, so it should be 212 sine 30 divided by the sine of 121. This is for length. This gives us something to be roughly around the right length of 123.7. So roughly 123.7. Now, I did do that right, didn't I? 212. So say this is sine of... Just going to replace this for a second. Just 212 sine 30 divided by side C. Then we'd have that go up there, that go beneath. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so that would be 212 sine 30 divided by sine of 121, which is approximately 123.7. Okay, alright, sound good, everyone? Here we go. We fill to green. And we fill to black. And we're chilling, good to go, ready to go. Okay. Sorry for that long silence, but I really needed to not have anything happen. Okay. So to this one, I already have some stuff written down on my paper because I needed to look productive in class because I still had like 20 minutes to work on this, and I could have gotten a good chunk of it done, but I wanted to make this video. Yippee. For you, at least. I should, however, be sitting this way, so at least the camera's more gonna be looking here, side of my head, but should be better for microphone, right? Can I go down anymore? No. Okay. So, triangle, right. Triangle. Bah, 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 not a right angle. Not a right angle. Very close to right angle, but not a right angle. So we're gonna have 10, 30. Imagine that was a right angle. It would be so much easier. It'd be so much easier if it was a right angle, because then that would be 60. Because it's not a right angle, we don't know. So, we're gonna have to take the sine of 30, 5 by 10, and what's that, C? So, let's solving for angle measures again, equals sine of C divided by 20, which I recall was that. Ah, yes, this, there, that goes there, that stays. Okay, so yeah, so 20 sine, inverse sine, 20, 30, divided by 10, is gonna be okay, this is an annoying one, but it does make it easier. So, for the sake of this, it says to round angle measures to the nearest degree. We got 89.9, which means this is going to be rounded to 90 degrees, which means angle B is 60 degrees. So 90 degrees, 60 degrees. And if you remember from episode 1, which I doubt you do, but if you do, you know that we talked about the rules for 30, 60, 90 triangles. Here's the rules. The hypotenuse is twice the length of the short leg, which it is. And the long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3, so 10 times the square root of 3. But let me make sure that doesn't simplify any further. It doesn't look like it. So 10 times the square root of 3 right there. And that triangle is fully filled. 3 angle measures, 3 side lengths. We gotta fill it up to green, fill it. There we go. that did work somehow. Yeah. There we go. All good. All good. Okay. Now, this next one is a little like that. And we have this side length of 22. This angle measure, 68 degrees. Which wasn't actually there from the start. I just already had done the mathematics to figure that out, because it gave us 3775. Although, this is actually an important one to use, because that's the only one we have to think for, which means we're going to be taking the sine of 68 divided by 22 to get, say, sine 37 to find side length A. And we should know how to do it at this point. Right, everyone? We know how to do it at this point. 11 sine. That's an 11, right? That's not an 11, that's a 22. 22 sine 37 divided by sine of 68, which gives us the side length of 14.3 approximately for side A. 3. Okay, there we go. And other length, we're going to have sine 68 divided by sine 68 divided by 22 equals the sine of 75 divided by b, which will turn to 22 sine 75 divided by the sine of 22. Which gives us the side length of roughly 56.7. Sound alright, everyone? Okay. This one's a bit of a frustrator. Absolutely a bit of a frustrator. But it should be fine. Overall, it should be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we should be good. Should be good. Should be nothing to worry about. I might actually call it at this question just so I can get this done a bit quicker because this is due tomorrow. And I have a couple more questions to get good bit of questions. This is less than half the paper. This is one of 3 sections. And the other sections are a lot longer, so. Or one of them is, and one of them I don't know how to do because I forgot. Because I didn't write it down. But this one, we can do this. We have a side length 109, a side length 105. I know normally I do my 1s with the things, but if I do it like that, no one's going to get confused with it being a 2 or a 7. And then angle 70 degrees. Which gives us sine 70 divided by 109 equals the sine of angle B divided by 105, which, as I recall, since 105 sine 70 divided by 109. Inverse sine, by the way. So inverse sine of 105 times the sine of 70 divided by 109 gives us the rough angle measure of 65 degrees for angle B, telling us that angle C is 45 degrees. Which means now we're going to have the sine of 70, 109. Oh yeah, let's go write down these degrees measures. This is 65, 45, sine 109 equals sine 70 divided by 109 equals sine 45 divided by c. What's the sine of 45 divided by sine of 70? That tells 82.0. And that would be it for that segment of this, which I will continue to do and finish, but I feel like I can do it a lot quicker if, one, I'm not on Microsoft Paint, and two, I don't have to explain what I'm doing to a camera as much as I love explaining things to you. Really. So I made this channel was to explain things to you, to talk about things. I just didn't expect that I would use it almost primarily for trigonometry homework, which isn't the most fun activity. There will be future episodes about other stuff, probably. And yeah, brace your eyes. With all said, my fellows, the people of the world that have decided to watch this and put up with it, maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't because I was too confusing. If you actually watched this intently and did everything you could to understand things and couldn't understand it, please let me know, and I will try clearing up my live communication skills, because this is more or less a live shoot. I'm not editing this. It's gonna be 43 minutes straight to you. Nothing in between. I'm not editing 43 minutes of trigonometry work if I'm not gonna edit a 5-hour extreme grind stream to turn into a video. Maybe I'll turn launch night stuff. Launch night, March 14th, 10 days, mate. 10 days, mate. And, well said, thanks for watching the show.